Well, hello and salutations. It is I, the Adamant Veil. Oh, whoopsies. Sorry, messing with things. Uh, we're here with some Ostranauts tonight because I want to play something space. I always like to play something space, though. You guys have seen me play a lot of space lately. Very spacey. But yeah, let's get back into our previous save, the Hidden Morph. So unfortunately, we lost our old ship. Ship's Galley Ashley Coad. I'm guessing that's the person who did this art. It's also interesting because this is the same picture for the bad memory, or the other thing, the worst thing you've ever said, the bad memories, or the love long lost, all that fun stuff. Los Angeles Venus orbital load ship. U.S. government on Earth was destroyed by automated defenses. Clinton Gang Dixon. Don't care. Don't care. Cotton Racket. Oh wow, one of my enemies is deceased. One of my friends died. Aw, that's unfortunate. Dean Neal, acquaintance, deceased. Isabel Short, acquaintance, deceased. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's a lot of deceased. Strangers. Stranger. Stranger, stranger, stranger. All the stranger things. Oh, we now have a bed. I remember that. We now have a fully functioning thing. Oh yeah, I was going to take all these batteries, wasn't I? Because I can refurbish them all. So we'll grab all these and stick them in our bags, and then I'm pretty sure there was some stuff I needed to grab that was on here. Like this cryo tank. Well, I already have a cryo reserve, I know that, but I can still take this and toss this in the ship. There's some stuff on here I was going to take, if I remember correctly. Let's pick this bad boy up and get dragged onto the ship. Pretty sure I already have a cryo tank, so I don't need another one. There's a cryo pump. Or did I need this? I don't remember. We'll look around the ship, though. Yeah, I have a cryo tank and an HE3 tank. I need... So I have two of my HE3s. Okay, I need a D2O tank. That's what I need next. But we'll go put this in the corner, because we always put baby in the corner. It's a bad joke. But yeah, we got our two HE3 tanks, and then I need a D2O as my fuel tank. Let me find one. I don't have access to that. Well, let's just scrap that door. That door doesn't need to be there anymore. There's a bin you can check. It has some food. Acceptable algae. The Future Foods Trencher trademark is a space food staple renowned for its long life and unique flavor. The packaging is biosolid, which is just as technically edible as the contents. Trenchers, the joy of eating, replaced by the necessity of sustenance. This one is stylized as acceptable algae. It's not just good, it's acceptable. Oh, no, that's not acceptable at all. Oh, that's hilarious, though. Anything in that toolbox? Probably not. No, there never is anything in the toolboxes that are in bins like that. I swear, never. That's a pretty decent looking thing. Did I already go through this whole place? I don't think I went through this whole place, did I? Or am I thinking of another wreck? I'm probably thinking of another wreck, because I see a battery here. I usually take batteries. I see a core pump. We got another liquid helium canister. I got a thing here. Why is that? Okay, I'm going to move that over to the side, obviously. Let's check all these racks. See if they got anything useful. Got a bunch of walls in that one. A bunch of floors. Oh, we got another regulator intake. Oh, I gotta move this down. It's damaged, though. I don't really want to take a damaged regulator intake. Ooh, ablative core liners. Let's uninstall that. Okay, cool. I can, like, just take the rack with me. That's nice. I can pull that because that has all those ablative core liners on it, and we'll take that back to the ship. Okay, yeah, this was a new wreck. I was, like, wondering if it was or not. And everything is super quiet for some reason, it feels like. Oh, no, I just had stuff turned down on my end. Okay, good. It is picking up the sound. I was a little bit worried about that. I'll turn it back up a little bit. Yeah, you guys can hear that fine. Well, looks like we got some extra parts. I do need to steal all the lights from this thing. It's going to be the next course of action after I bring these this aboard. I'm going to install this, like, over here, maybe? Yeah, I'll temporarily install this over here. There we go. There's all those ablative liners now in here, which is amazing. Let's go harvest some lights, though. We need lights. All the lights we can get. Come on, go out. Is there a light now? No, no. Oh yeah, use the power vis. This will help us spot lights. That are inside these areas because they have a charge spot on them. It's mostly just pumps so far. Any lights over here? Yeah, there we go. There's our first light. Give me that bad boy. It only takes one go to get these, so that's super nice. The thruster is in really good shape. We'll be taking that. So I will mark this. So we'll just do equipment for now. And we will mark this for uninstall here. Don't want you auto-tasking, but I do want you checking these bins. Okay, the problem is he wants to auto-task to this, so I don't want you to do that, man. I want you to search things first. Ubik shirt, new black shirt. Ooh, a compart. Anything in this? Nothing in there, but I'll throw it on the ground for now. I might pick it back up. I'm just gonna pry that bad boy open. Nothing good so far. Nothing in there. Access lock. Use PDA to hack the pin code. Open that bad boy up. Nothing too great. There's a bin here. Nothing I want. Bin here. Just some rice wine and other things. There's a chair. Pretty messed up chair. Another subfloor bin. But yeah, I need lights. That's what I need. I gotta stop getting distracted. The problem with me is I am instantly distracted sometimes. Speaking of instantly distracted, I need that light too. Let's go check these bins since we're here. Ooh, we got some coffee. I'll take some coffee. Just toss it in there. And we'll go over and uninstall this light. And obviously pick that bad boy up. Oh, that bag's full. I could check all these bins. Might as well. I'm not going to be picking up any meds, though. I don't really need these meds. Don't really need the clothing either. But let's just keep walking around looking for lights. There we go, another light. Yeah, scan activity detected, so what? I am absolutely legit. So they can just rightfully just fork off. I am harvesting lights from this flotsam, and you cannot stop me. I am inexplicably evil, didn't you know? Take the scrap carbon fiber if I can. Nope, that's full. Okay, never mind. Rack. It's just floors again. I don't know why I keep selecting that. Okay. First things first. Let's walk over here. I want to check the damage on these. They should be fine for uninstall right away. So, orders, uninstall, 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 uninstall. Get to work. Apparently I had to take a drink real quick. Don't know how he did that while he was airtight. He likes drinking water for some reason and making himself sick. I don't get why he does this. Doesn't make sense, but he does that sometimes. Okay, those are done. We're taking this battery too. This is a pretty nice battery, so we'll uninstall that bad boy. We'll go search a bit more around this wreck, and then we'll go get our dolly after we're done searching. I just want to see if there's anything more to this wreck other than the lights, obviously. Ooh, speaking of, hello, another light. I need that. It's kind of funny at how scroungy I am for lights right now. Is there any way outside, or do I have to make a way outside? Looks like I have to make a way outside. Kind of wanted to check out these cargo pods, but let's go uninstall the thruster real quick. One more round there. Boom. Thruster. Thruster or thruster? Is there anything in this bin? Garbage. That's what was in that bin. I kind of want to go through and take those floor ones. buttons, though. Maybe I'll mark them up here in a minute. But yeah, let's grab the dolly. Pick up the dolly, please. And let's go grab our stuff. Ooh, there's a light there I missed. Go and install that. Boop. Light acquired. That's mainly what I'm coming here for, is the lights, which is kind of funny. But also the spare parts that I can easily sell for some extra moolah, which I don't quite need the money, but it's like, hey, you know, the salvage is there. Might as well take the free cash, you know? Come on, keep on moving. We got lots of stuff to snag. I never checked the fridge. What's in the fridge? Trash. Okay. Never mind. I didn't need to check what was in the fridge then. Okay, there's all those. I might have to do a little bit of Jenga-ing, though, to get that battery in there, and there we go. Perfect. We got everything. Okay, and we'll take this all this stuff back and we'll dump it off. There we go. Even got a spare battery for our troubles if we need it. You know, I'm gonna grab those bins. I'm just gonna drop the dolly here. And we are going to go into the nav station. Oh, that's just patrol, that's fine. And we're going to undock from this flotsam because we got everything of worth. 0000000. Dock info, request clearance, undock. Hidden morph. Okay, and we'll just back away from this bad boy. And we'll go back onto the station because I hit escape out of pure stupidity. And just gonna match speed with the K-leg port here. Matching speed, I don't need to keep it moving, so means that we won't accidentally drift, or it won't drift into us. We'll drift with the K-leg. But yeah, we're undocked now. Let's go install some of these lights, shall we? This place is dark as fork. Install. Is it whole? I don't think it's going to be whole. Probably power. Yep, wall lights. Can I just set a general wall light? No. I have to do this manually. That's slightly annoying that I can't just tell it random lights. Open that up, please. Install that. Right over there for me. So is it 2 ticks? Nope, it's just 1 tick to install. That's nice. Okay. So we'll install this one over here also. Then what we might do is we might take off our helmet and we might just go ham on repairing things, because we don't need our helmet in because we have good atmos in here now. But yeah, we'll be installing some stuff. So bag again. Install. I want this ship nice and lit up. So everything is nice and visible. We will need to repair those lights, though, because they are not having a great time. Install this light. We'll install this one right over here on the cleft. This should get us nice and lit up over here. Alright, now I can see the left side of our ship, finally. It looks like I'll probably need to put one more over here or something. You know what, it's fine for now, though. I don't really need to. Let's put another one. Give me that bag. Give me that bag. I need those lights. Let me install this light right here. Not the most compelling gameplay, per se, but hey, you know, looks nice. And that's just the biggest part sometimes, just making things look nice. Yeah, eventually we'll center out this hallway, though, but for now we're just kind of focusing on getting some lighting, although this lighting definitely does need repaired. I need you to repair those lights. Please. Because the flickering is going to absolutely bug me very quickly. Auto task that, please. Restore them. Gotta unpause it, don't I? We got plenty of power, though, so I can just take my time and have him repair and restore a bunch of the ship, which is a huge part of doing this. That battery should be fine. He's just going to top it off real quick. Getting these lights repaired will make my ship look so much nicer. Look at that. We can even see in the dark a little bit now. Okay. Oh, we should probably install a couple more lights since we have them in our inventory. Put one in there, and we'll install the other one. We'll put this one just right here. Make it nice and easy. And after he's done with that one, which is super quick to do, we'll go and install this one. Yes, I know they're not all the same color. Oh well, boo-hoo. Just how it goes sometimes. Oh yeah, you should probably repair that light before I have a conniption. Actually takes them a while to repair these. Restore that light, please. That one was pretty much repaired, though, for the most part, so that one wasn't too much of an issue. Let's look through my bags, make sure I don't have any more straggling lights I need to put up. Let's have a bunch of floors still on me. Good to know. Tons of floors on me still. Good to know. We'll check the top right one. And then we just have that bottom row to go, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, my spare solid components. I still have floors in there. Interesting. Ah, there we go. Some more lights right there. Just put these on the ground, get them out of there, and... Any more? Nope, just the batteries. I'll have to restore those batteries too when I get the chance, but yeah. Let's install this light right here, or yeah, right there. I know, that's why we're doing this, and we're installing this light. Yes, I know it's not the most pristine light placement, but you know, it's fine. I'll fix those lights too, obviously. There's a red light. I want you to install this one over here, please. And then after he's done with that, we'll install this one. The bed already has some light, but I'll probably end up installing that one there after he's done with that one, which that only takes a second. Look at that. Now we actually have some light in the ship. Now we can actually see a portion of our ship. Holly flippin' Lula. But yeah, let's repair some of these lights, shall we? Repair the lights, please, because they are flickery, and I don't like flickery. We'll repair the doors while we're at it too, and get that light also. Repair, we'll queue those up for repair. Oh yeah, and then I also need to add in some conduits for the CO2 scrubber, don't I? Because that's installed right now, isn't it? Yeah, it is, temporarily. So yeah, we will have to install some conduits. The conduits. And we'll just put them on auto task now. And he'll get all those lights fixed up so they're not flickering anymore. I always hate flickering lights, as you can already tell. Oh yeah, we also need to put in some more conduits here and here. When he's done with those repairs. Did it actually, did it, one sec, I want to make sure. Okay, good, placeholder. That's what I was looking for. Oopsies, didn't want him to move though. Auto task. I'm gonna have to tell him to repair that again also. Let's repair all these doors too, because we'll need those. Repair the heater. Repair the batteries if we can. Eventually we'll repair those, but not this moment in time. And we'll just have him do what he's doing. Got 5 doors. A couple of things to install. Oh yeah, we're gonna need some more conduits, aren't we? Well, one thing I can do is I can uninstall these. And I can remove... I can uninstall these 3 conduits. Also uninstall that. There we go. That gives us power everywhere we need it. Although now we need like a scrubber thing for that, don't we? Let's uninstall this real quick, and we'll move this out to here for now, so we can start deconstructing all this and get this all placed where we need it and straighten up our whole area. Because that's part of an issue too, is I need this straightened up. This is just not good like this, because it throws me off and it makes me want to place everything around it. So we'll go install this all the way up here at the very center of the ship right now. Eventually we'll move into this area and we'll have this all built out, but for now we only have this built out and this built out, so I'd rather just kind of keep it very centralized for right now. Especially since we're going to be building a hallway eventually. But I can basically label all this stuff for uninstall now, which is nice. Including the conduits, so... Not the floor, but we will be taking the conduits and the walls. And equipment, obviously, and the cans, so... And we'll go for a mass uninstall here, starting with this wall. And just uninstall all this in this area. Do not touch that transponder, though. Also, don't uninstall that wall. That was a misclick there. I don't want to die horribly. Are you why are... There we go. Okay. Yeah, I just want to get rid of the walls. For now. Oh, he's not on auto task. Okay, get to auto task. This will give us some more conduit to work with too. And then I can finally centralize out this. And I can make this a little bit more uniform over here too. That heater should be fine. Yeah, lots of work to do. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Don't care about the debug console either. An orange warning debug, that's interesting. Crap. What the... What just happened? I'm so confused. What did you uninstall? There's plenty... Oh, shit. Why doesn't that have flooring? Install... You should be fine. Yeah, I put on the helmet for a reason. You'll fix yourself here in a minute, but I need you to... Oh, these two walls don't have a floor for some reason. Okay, we need to install 2 floors. One there, one there. These are high priority. I just drained all the oxygen that we had. I've got to wait for him to get his Atmos back into place here. Okay, he's good now. He's good now. His Atmos finally fixed itself. Oh my god. That's super annoying though. He'll be fine, he'll be fine. It just takes some time. It just takes some time. His Atmos just is balancing, that's all. We'll have him uninstall all this, and then we'll get our stuff proper again. Gosh damn it, why is it those walls just randomly don't have floors underneath them? I should have checked for that too, that was my bad. Yeah, because all these walls have floors underneath them. It doesn't make sense why that one didn't. Like, out of all the things, just those 2 didn't. I got plenty of oxygen to run off of, it's fine. It's a little annoying, but it's fine. I can fix it anyways. You should put in 2 floors, though, please, like, when you can. Thank you. Okay, we're good now. That was stupid. I don't know why why that had that kind of issue. Okay. Well, we'll just kind of continue going with what we were doing then. And uninstalling all of this. Get rid of that door. Get rid of those. Get rid of all of this. Because we don't need this. This is in the way. Including those also. And we'll move the O2 alarms and stuff. We'll get rid of the lights also. Uninstall that. I'm going to leave the cooler there for now. I don't need to take the cooler away. I'll just leave him to that. He'll be fine now. That was just a bit of a scare moment. That's super annoying, though, to me, though. And we'll have to dock with the station and leave the doors open so we can regulate the oxygen and KPA and all that fun stuff when we head back to the station again. Yeah, I know. We're going to need to reinstall a bunch of these batteries once we get these walls up, though. Shush. It's fine as long as that doesn't happen again. At least that shuts up the oxygen thing. That's very helpful. This is an endeavor, that's for sure. Okay, all that has been uninstalled. We will need to uninstall the batteries now because they are not in a prime place, that is for sure. But luckily I have plenty of batteries, so I'm going to install one here just to kind of have light. And then once he's done installing all of these, I'm going to install a bunch of batteries down here at the bottom of this. That's the wall. Okay, so I can put one here. Oh, there's cloth on the floor. Why do you have that cloth on the floor? Pick that up. Put that in a bag. I guess not that bag. Put that in that bag then. And we'll install a bunch of our batteries in here. Why do you throw junk everywhere, dude? Like, I get you don't like it in your bags, but can we not do that, please? I really do hate how he does that. Really does irk me a bit. Okay. He'll auto-task until he pulls those over there. That's fine. And he'll build them all at once. There we go. Now we got battery power again, which is good. Let's push play. I'm going to have you uninstall that one. How many batteries do I have left? I have 1, 2, 3. Do I have any more? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. You'd see little blue lights going off on them. Oh, dang it. I just installed those lights for nothing there in those areas. Well, everything will be moved eventually. Now we have power moving through this again, which is the bigger part. And so we have 3 more batteries to install, so let's do that now. It's actually perfect. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. Wow, perfect. We have 4 on each side, and it fits perfectly, too. Auto task, please. Okay. Please don't auto task on that, though. That will take you absolutely forever. And I want you to install those first. So we have a nice line of batteries. And then I'm going to need to install the 2 helium tanks, right? Well, I'm going to need to install those tanks eventually. So the helium tank, there's going to be walls there. So I was using the batteries to help me determine where I'm going to put these. Oh, the walls don't affect it though. Okay. That's good to know. I'm going to put a helium tank there. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So I put it right there. Okay, good. I'm going to put it the same thing on that side. Although, one second, I need to cancel that task. Just to make it look nice, you know? Boom. And then we will do the cryo tank up there somewhere, but we're not going to install that yet. I'm going to get those installed. He's repairing things. It's fine. Not enough inventory space. Oh, why do you have a battery still in your hand? You have 2 batteries you need to go place, dude. Go do those. Okay, I guess he's doing the helium canisters first. Don't get why he's doing those first, but hey, you know what? It's whatever. It's his order. You should just be able to copy paste it, Diva. That's from that message that I sent you. It's just a copy paste. Because I don't even know. Okay, I know I had one more. Yeah. Go pick up that damn battery. Auto task, you bastard. Okay, I need you to install this, please. Thank you. Thank you. Time to restore all these batteries. Just can, it's right there. It's just being picky. Restore these helium 3 tank. That helium 3 tank, that one is absolutely messed up. These helium 3 tanks need some tender love and care right now. Yeah, if these fit on this side, it probably would be totally plausible to just fit the helium 3 tanks on both sides then. What I am going to do, though, is I am going to reinstall my redundancy, but first we need to make some walls. I'll just do this and queue this up. Yes, okay, so we want to go basically straight up with the walls. But we don't really have the ability to do that right now, and then I'm going to need these to be 5 wide, I think. Well, I can put the doors in there, so that's not really too much of an issue. I'll just let them do that while we're kind of planning here. I'm going to need to move a lot of stuff, though, too. Oh, I do? Oh, shit. Here, let me, Huh. Oh, yeah, I had that on because I kept getting messaged by viewbots. I totally forgot about that. Here, let me, while he's doing the repair job, let me just start things up and I'll get things rolling. Repair that. And then repair all that just to make sure. Auto task. And we'll handle this. I have to mute things. I don't want to do the heads up thing. Accept terms of service. Privacy center. Oh, one of my power tools is low on power. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Privacy controls. General settings. Security and privacy. Okay, there we go. The block whispers from strangers should be off now. Unfortunately, the view bots come in as users, so you really can't just block them, unfortunately. It's very sad. Try whispering me really quick. Oh, actually, I could just reopen it. Yeah, just when you go to copy something, just highlight it using the cursor and hit Control C, and that should be able to highlight even with even without trying to right click it for the prompt. You should be able to do so. If not, I can send you another whisper or something. Oh, you're on phone. Gotcha. Do you have Discord? I can send it to you via Discord. Okay, you can actually easily look me up because my Discord name is the same as my stream name, so should be completely set to do that. And I can just message it to you via that, and that's like a permission thing where I just need to accept the message. That's all. Oh man, look at those pristine HE3 containers, though. I am going to get another set of batteries up here too once we get more batteries. But yeah, man, that helium-3 tank takes forever. Okay, we're gonna need to fly back to station here in a minute after. Once he's all finished with this, he has plenty of stuff he can do. He's not super thirsty right now. I do need to wire some conduits back up to this though. Because that's just not good if we just leave that like that, because we need that. I need that intake also installed because it doesn't have its thing connected. And then we should be good otherwise. So let them do that, and then we'll fly back to station. Oh, I keep closing the wrong damn thing. Is he done? He's installing the conduits to have our intakes running again, which is what we needed. And then we should be fine other than that. I think he's got that one last conduit, and then once that's done, we'll head back to station. Which conduits are quick to install. Clink. There we go. Okay, let's go over to our nav station here. Let's use this bad boy. Eventually, this will be moved, obviously, but for now, it's not. We are... Oh, oopsies. Did that thing again that I hated doing. But yeah. Let's match speed with the K-leg here. And we'll start moving back towards port, and we can do a lot of our manual stuff over there. And we'll just accelerate. Got plenty of RCS. Tons of RCS, actually. Well, Hauler's having some hard time with that one, isn't it? Once we're about at a... what, I'll say like 30 meter range? Yeah. Start slowing up here. Okie doke. There we go. And I will just paste that there, and there you go. There's your code. Congratulations, you win. Okay. Don't need to match speed anymore. We just need to accelerate. We hit about 90, and then we can go in. Oh yeah, of course. Do. Stupid patrol, I'm not even close enough yet. Yeah. Okay. I do need rest. I am disheveled. My bowels are moving. Apparently my thirst is slaked currently, which I'm kind of surprised about. Has he been able to drink? Oh, he hasn't. Okay. So weird. Local channel, open code K-leg, docking, request docking, docking, maneuvers, engage. Speeding things up there. Boom. Docking completed. Okay, docking has been completed. Let's go open this door, shall we? And we'll go open this airlock. And then we'll go open this airlock. And then we'll go open this door because now we gotta basically equalize our oxygen. Okie doke. Crank our power. I don't really need that. I don't know why I did that. RCS, HE3. Do I need to do... No, I don't need to max that. Because I don't have the cryo put in yet, so that's fine. So let's go trade our old license off. Here. Because I don't need that. I need to open my zone menu. Kill that zone. I need to add a new zone. There we go, that's fine. Add new zone, we'll make that our new barter zone. That should have everything for the most part, except for that one pellet feeder, but that's fine. And we'll go to the transit. Also, take off our helmets. We'll go to the old Emporium, though. I don't know why you had a screwdriver on you. Oh, it's probably all my tools are out now. The drill. Ooh. I do want that. I want the thruster. I will sell this. I'll sell the pellet feeders. Keeping the cryo reservoir. I'm keeping the toilet too. I don't need that. Keeping my power switch. Keeping my heater. I don't need that extra bed though. Keeping the intake. Keeping the pressure alarm. Basically keeping everything. Do you have anything else that I'd like to buy? Oh, you're trying to sell me that stuff back. Nice. Good joke. Good joke there, bud. I'm good. What is this? Interesting. Okay, we'll head back to port here. I use 1.20 personally, and it'll automatically update, I believe, when you go to load it anyways, so if there is a stable update. And you can hear me absolutely just drain this place of oxygen right now. I'll go use the toilet though. Oh, is he already done? Oh, he's already done. Woohoo. Go... Freshen up with some water, buddy. Man, we are absolutely draining the air out of this place, huh? Looks like the KPA has stabilized, which is what we want for the most part. Which I don't think it's fully stabilized, but it's looking pretty good for the most part. Oh, we got a lot of cleaning to do, don't we? Yeah, pick this up. You're not sleepy right now, so it's a perfect time to get all this all set back up, I guess. So, yeah, we'll just grab everything we can, including the trash, apparently. Oh, yeah, can't take the bins. I don't need the trash. But yeah, that allows us to move that stuff out of the way, and that also allows us to install this light right here where I want it. And boom, bam, boom, we have light. There will be walls there eventually, but for right now, I'm not going to put them in quite yet. Do need to grab all these conduits real quick, though, or as many as I can for now. Some trash. I'll just dump the trash on the ground. At least the, just a little bit cold, that's all. Probably because we don't have the heater on. So I don't really have to worry about that beeping. It's just annoying. Okay. Once that stops flowing in, then we'll be regulated, I think. But yeah, let's pick that back up. And we'll start installing things like this. We're definitely going to install. I'm going to install this over by the bed. I think that would be like one of the better points to do so. Oh, but that kind of gets in the way of stuff over here, unfortunately. We'll plug it in over here. We can plug it in the hallway for a while. Don't really have to worry about that. And we get to install this new intake also. So we have a second intake over here. A really nice actually, I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to right click. Excuse me. I'm just going to install that bad boy right there. Once he's done doing that, obviously, we're going to need to install those battery chargers too, which we can just queue up like this. It's telling me the temperature, that's what it is. Okay, head over to the nav station because it wants to be a pain in the butt. Mute. I don't need you telling me every time there's somebody close when we're fully docked here. Okay, back to auto task, please. Got a lot of things to do. We need to install a heater. Forgot we grabbed a second heater too. We'll probably need to get a cooler at some point, but these 2 heaters should be fine. I'd say the full installer. Sorry, I've been focusing on the game. Okay, so I need to go pick up some... Oh, you know what? I do actually need to uninstall this light, because I am actually going to start building the thing over here, I think. Because I'll need the air pumps, obviously. Just put this pressure alarm over there. Should be pretty quick install. There we go. Much better. God, that thing's so loud. It's obnoxiously loud. Okay. Well then, let's get some of these walls installed real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5. We can repair some of that while we're waiting, obviously. Transponder's kind of damaged. That needs to be repaired at some point too. I didn't realize those walls were still there. Let's get rid of those. There we go. Now I can install a light over here. We'll install some power, obviously. Because we obviously need to get some more of these installed. Auto task, duh. Probably build this little spot out to be more of an Atmos area, just to help maintain our atmospheric pressures and such. can do is, once that's all built up, auto task, duh. It looks like our KPA is finally normalized, which is good. What the heck? What's that looks a little glitchy. I think that's just a visual glitch. Huh, interesting. Those lights were somehow floating in midair, which is also like, huh, scub. Okay. You can go over here, apparently, and dump off a bunch of crap. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. We need to go pick all this up, then we can put a door in that spot. Install that real quick. Oh yeah, all of our drills and stuff are dead right now. Just battery-wise. What? Okay. I don't know what you're doing, my dude. Give me 1 second. Let me just drop this on the ground real quick. There we go. One thing I want to go do is I want to go access this. Let's go access our tools. Oh, I need my power drills replacing the battery on my power drills probably. Yeah, they're all at super low charge. Whoopsies. I need to go buy a couple more of these power drill batteries. These all need to be charged. Soldering iron also needs to be charged. Also, it seems, and so does the. Man, maybe I need to get more of these batteries. All my batteries are dead on these things, except for my Lance laser torch, which actually I can swap out real quick. Boom, bam, 100%. Let's do this. I actually need to uninstall this scrubber and put it somewhere else temporarily. Using a normal screwdriver right now and normal tools, so uninstalling goes a bit slow when you do that. Oh no. I want you to finish uninstalling that. I hope that didn't just reset it. Okay, good. I'm pretty sure it doesn't when you're doing that, but I wanted to make sure. Okay. Good there. Uninstall the CO2 can, please, because we're going to need to go get a thing for scrubber. What's my filter component doing? It's doing fine. What's the battery already doing? Is it charged? No, it's got a while to go. Okay. It's actually one of the more damaged batteries, too, that I'll probably have to restore at some point. Let's go install the toilet over there. Just so we have it installed. Do the same thing for the sink once he's done with that. Okie dokie. Let's unload some of this garbage off here. Care if it's garbage or not. I'm going to grab these pumps and all this stuff for now. And we'll go install the pumps. You know, which side is the input on this? This is reversed, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Because the pump is supposed to pump out to here, not into here. This is where I don't want oxygen to be. And I'm going to put a pump to pump anything that gets stuck in here into here as we go. So when we go to use this, I basically walk in here, it sucks out all the stuff in here, and then, yeah. Oh, he's repairing it. Whoopsies. No, I didn't want you to repair that, but you know what? We're going to go check up on your battery here and see where that's at. 63%. Let's restore these batteries if we can, which I know we can. I guess I'll use this for now. Open up the tools thing. I'll go put this on the soldering thing, because that's what I usually need to uninstall and reinstall stuff. Okay, we'll head back down to the turbo pump. And we will finish uninstalling this. Maybe I need to redo the drills too. Okay, and before we finish that up, we will have you go over to this charger and then we'll open up our bag. Yeah, that should help a bit. Just basic air pumps. Hey, when did I do that one? Whatever. Oh no. Do I have this reversed? I think I might have this reversed. Oh no, I just don't have the cans in. Okay, go over to the control panels, please, because we're gonna need these off. Just for now. We'll turn them back on later, but we just don't want them doing things right now. Not without my express permission. And we will install the thermostat right here on the door. But yeah, the turbo pump will be on constantly pumping air out of here, and then these will be pumping air into this area. But they will need their allotted things to do. So I'm going to uninstall this can, and we'll reinstall this on the pump over here, and this will be our N2 pump. This will be our O2 pump for now. We will need larger pumps eventually, or, well, we're going to be splitting this ship, at least this bottom half, into basically 2 parts and a corridor. And then this will be our super airlock. So this is where all this extra Atmos comes out. We just stand in it while it happens. So now we can install this here. Once that's installed, then we can turn things back on if we want to. Although obviously we'll need to link it. Luckily this is a pretty quick installation, and I want agua. La agua. Okie doke, and that's the installed. Now we can go to the pump, and we can go to the control panel of the pump, and now we can unscrew, and we can put in our input of the N2 alarm, and now we can put this on auto. So N2's fine. We can turn back on the O2 alarm. Hopefully it's screaming at us already. Where is our O2 canister? There it is. Let's install that in here. No, this was supposed to be O2, but whatever, it doesn't matter. It's fine, it's breathable atmosphere. Alright, we'll be getting it back on here in a second. I just gotta go on to the control panel. Gosh, this is loud. There we go. Oh, it's so much nicer. And we have working Atmos now. And so now what I can do is I can just turn this pump on. And when eventually it'll be on to pump everything out. What I can do is I can turn on the turbo. And so when I do turn this on, what will happen is it'll drain this area of Atmos and put it back into here. And then next is we install this CO2 scrubber in here somewhere. Say preferably there for now. It's doing that stupid thing again. Okay, drop. Oh, gosh. Drop that. There we go. I'll go install the CO2 scrubber over here. Are you using that damn screwdriver still, dude? Okay, you know what? I need to take that off of you. I don't get why you're using that screwdriver still, and I can't be having you doing so. It's gonna drive me nuts. Where'd I put it? There it is. Get that shit on the ground. Get rid of that. You don't need that. Okay, back to work. See, look how fast that go. Oh wait, no, that's repairs. See, look at that. 8 times instead of like 4. It's so much faster. Why did this fall back off? Okay, I need you to install that, I guess, over here, because apparently it wants to fall off the wall, and I don't know why. Okay, head back in here, go to the control panel for the air pump, and we will set the input for this right there. There we go, done. Finished. Okay, now we're good. And then I need to go set the control panel for both the heater and the thermostat. Well, the cooler and the heaters on this thermostat. Also restore that, please, because that heater's kind of beat up. Needs a little tender love and care. Let's get over to the other heater, and we'll go mess with that control panel, hook it up, and then our everything should be fine. I do need to get a second power thing onto that, though. To install those, and then we should be good. Oh yeah, we do need to go get a new CO2 scrubber, huh? We need to get a new, there we go, CO2 filter and a scrubber cartridge. Don't send to the barter zone, just put on me. It's fine, there's that. Just gonna drop that one on the ground. There we go, now we got a fully 100%ed one. Woohoo! And then we'll go shove this scrubber cartridge in our new scrubber. First, we do need to install this CO2 can before we do so. God, it's actually looking like a ship now. Or at least somewhat. I don't even have a proper, like, hey, I can turn this on with turbo airlock. Now I need a CO2 sensor, which hopefully I can just kind of buy. Check the kiosk first, which I know the black market probably won't have it, but I'll check the this one here. See if I can buy a CO2 thing. Do you have any CO2 alarms? Looks like I'll probably need to salvage that then. Oh, they have 1 out of 2 of the towing braces. Interesting. They have another air pump if I want it, but I don't really need it right now. Another RCS intake regulator. That's fine. I'll just take the one thing. I will buy a new license here. New salvage permit license acquired. And then I want to do something I've been meaning to do for a while with all the batteries. Well, I need to repair a couple of them. I think that one could use just a little bit of restoration. That one in. We'll restore that one. And we have a bunch of them on us that we need to restore also. One of these bags has it. Wasn't either of those. I do have a ton of floors still. There we go. Found the bag. Grab all these, and we'll end up shoving these all into the Birmingham thing. It's actually perfect, right? Yeah, 6. Perfect. Okay. Start restoring these bad boys. Get them up to snuff. Boom, another one bites the dust. Or, well, I guess, is restored from utter travesty. Got another repair finished. Final battery. And done. There we go. And now I got a full collection of Bingham batteries. That's nice. That is a good feeling. Speaking of good feelings, let's, okay, that's an 80% charge. Should be good to go now, though. I get there's still a bit of a mess, but I think we need to get on to our next salvage before I go a little stir crazy. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, we should go. Dang it, we'll have to go back. It's fine. We got a bunch of money to spare anyways, so we'll head back to the kiosk and we'll go trade off a couple of those extra spare parts that we have. We don't need these. Those can be sold. I'm going to keep that, obviously. I don't need the trash, so I'll sell that. I don't need that empty drink pouch. I don't need the fuel reactor or the fusion core pump. This laser array can go also. And the fusion grade laser capacitor can also go. And then I think that's it for right now. But what we're also going to do is we're going to sell my permit back because I'm going to stay at the dock and we're going to have our man sleep for a nice 6 hours in his new bunk. Sleepy time, my man. And we have fallen asleep comfortably. And we're going to spend the next 6 hours sleeping comfortably. And now he's hungry as shit. Okay. Okay. I was a little bit afraid he got stuck there. Well, you know, we're at the station, so we can easily go over to the supplies. We can drink plenty of water from the sinks, which we'll definitely go to. Because we're a little bit cheap in that sort of way. Cannot drink from the sink. Are the sinks empty? I think the sinks are empty here. Dang. That's unfortunate. Real estate broker. Asteroid residence. Huh. Interesting. Don't care. I got my ship. Let's go over to fuel kiosk, because I will have to pay some fines and other things. Make sure everything is cranked to the maximum, including especially power. And then I will need to go to here. Okay, I guess I'm good. I guess I paid it with the kiosk. Go to the Suya street food vendor. And we'll get some curry stir fry. Hell yeah. Oh gosh dang it, I had them accidentally put it into here. I gotta go find it. Okay, good, it's just right there. Go eat that. It's tasty, tasty food. And drink our own water too. We got plenty of water, so I don't need to be a cheapskate about it. Gratifying culinary experience. Drink some water. I don't have hygiene packs for that, but I was being a bit lazy. You know what? I should probably finish installing these N2 cans. For obvious HVAC reasons. So. It's not an auto task, whoopsies. I don't have another N2 can. Whoopsies. Close that airlock for me. I just want to see if the supplies actually has a N2 can that I can just buy real quick. No, of course they don't. Bastards. You guys got a spare in toucan, potentially? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, looks like we'll just have to salvage that, too. That's fine, though. We got plenty of RCS. Let's go over to the fuel kiosk. And buy... 2. Now we gotta get out of here. Look at that. Our new airlock, which is amazing. Get on that nav station. Oh, gotta wait for this hauler to come on in, it looks like. Okay, hauler is gone. Comes dock info, request clearance, request undocking clearance. Docking, unclamp, and we pull on back. Got some new flotsam way out here. Maybe I'll go for that. Please stay on the ship. I hate when it redoes my thing there. Super annoying. Super annoying. Okay, we're going to be going here. Once we're within, I think 20, 25. We'll say 25 this time. Maybe 30. It did take us a while to slow down earlier. I know about the proximity warning game. Hail ship, question mark, initiating controlled docking. And docking. There we go, now I can pull forward. At a reasonable pace. We can even accelerate a little bit. Slow our VRAIL. Speed that up nice and fast. Clamps in. Switch to nav controls. I'm going to unmute the alarm, obviously, now. Got new thing of Death Defiance going on. Now we get to test our new pump by turning it on and completely emptying the KPA out of here. Then it'll push it out into here. Once this is empty, then we can leave. I was hoping it would be a little bit faster, though. Man, even with turbo, this is slow. We're going to need a lot more turbos here to really crank that pressure out of here at some point. So we'll just wait. Come on, almost there. I got plenty of oxygen bottles on me, so it's fine. It's almost finished making it a vacuum. Yeah, we're going to need, like, what, 2 more turbo pumps there and, like, 4 more there just to really pump a lot of this out. Come on. Okay, let's get to work. Oh. Oh. This is a total me thing. This was 100% me. I'm pretty sure. This looks like a total me thing right here. Absolutely stripping out the front of this. It's like something I would totally do. Could just be completely randomly generated too, but I'm pretty sure this was me. An O1 canister. Interesting. I'm taking this turbo pump, and we're going to be installing it. Once that baby's installed, we will be looking good. Okay. Go to the control panel. And let's turn this bad boy off. Same thing with that pump. Okay, they're both off. They're both on turbo. This totally looks like a me thing that I would do, though, you know? Because I've done this plenty of times. Yeah, where it just, like, cuts off there. Have I already looted this wreck? Oh. Oh. This might have been me. This could have just been bad. They had an asteroid rip through this bad boy. Ooh, these thrusters are actually still in somewhat decent shape. Yeah, I think I'm gonna uninstall these bad boys. Restore this one too. Once that's restored, then we can uninstall it. Boom. Put it out there, though. Go pick it up and bring it back in. Yeah, I don't think this one was me, or it could have been a long time ago. I don't know, but it's not the same IFF as I had at that one point, so I think we'll just look around the wreck for a minute and see if there's anything left. Kind of looks like my my work, though, so far. I'm just going to float over to the other side. There's a cooler there. I could use a second cooler, huh? At some point, maybe. Yeah, let's look around real quick. There's a turbo pump there. So far, I've seen nothing to say that this wasn't me yet. There's a fridge, there's a bedroll. The toilet's missing. Am I sure this isn't me that, like, absolutely looted this place already? Really does look familiar. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, not a single reactor part. No batteries. Man, this must have been me. There's CO2 scrubber missing. There used to be a CO2 scrubber there based on the installed CO2 can. Did I hit this wreck at some point? Holy crap. Something else hit this wreck, that's for sure. Because half of this wreck's gone. Yeah, nothing of... It's, like, pretty well stripped. This was probably me. Gotta drag this bad boy back. Actually, you know what? We'll install this, actually. Because I do need more thrusters. Yeah, I totally dismantled this one, I'm pretty sure. It just feels like it, you know, just the way that it's, like, absolutely just torn apart right now. Auto task real quick, because I thought you would finish that. That was my bad. Like, this thing is a little too well stripped. I think I've been here before. It's kind of funny. Where did I put my thing? Oh yeah, that's now going to have some kph, huh? What the hell? Why do these keep falling off? These shouldn't be falling off. Okay, we'll reinstall that there, and then we'll reinstall the thermostat over here. Why the heck did these fall off, though? I'm so confused on why these fell off again. They shouldn't be falling off. They should be staying on. That's an issue. Say something in the debug console? Don't see anything. But now I gotta rebind everything. I just have to rebind the coolers and stuff, so... Which isn't too bad. I can do that pretty easily. Especially since I don't have to, like, walk back and forth. There we go. That should be good. Oh, I didn't even know I could just hold Alt and I could see all that like that. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, that's good to know. Let's go find my dolly. There it is. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to install this thruster over here also. Grab that. Yeah, I think we're just grabbing that thruster and then we're dipping. Didn't see any like CO2 or anything that I could use, so. I mean, not CO2, but the N2 that I could use. I was thinking that CO2 can that I ran across. Dang it. But yeah, let's install this bad boy right over here. So we have a little bit more thrust control when we're flying. And then we'll also go over here and go to our battery charger. Take off our helmet. It's almost finished. Okay. Conflict averse. Well, you kind of sucked conflict averse, and obviously I've looted you before, so or it really does feel like that. Okay. Pushback finished. Do a full pushback here. Oopsies. Let us get away from Baby Rick. Really? Okay. I'm gonna go this way. I think we found the downside to making our ships too big. Sometimes you can't pull away from the stupid flotsam easily. I don't think, yeah. Yeah, we're doing fine. Local channel. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. Main menu, hail ship, question mark, initiate and control docking procedure. Really annoying beeping commence. 1 second. Silence. Speed up a little bit. Okay, good stuff. Let's toss on our helmet and let's get out there, shall we? Don't tell me this is... Okay. About to say, this better not be another one of mine. Does this place actually have Atmos, though? That's interesting. I need the CO2 alarm also, so I'll take that. My alarms haven't fallen off again. Let's restore it since it's actually kind of beaten up. Go pick that bad boy up, bring it all the way over here, please. And we will install this bad boy right here, I think. I think that's a good place for it. I can go over to the CO2 scrubber. And we can go over to the control panel on it. And now we can do this, and voila. Done. Perfect. Now that'll work properly. Now I don't have to worry about it. Is it even on? I think it's already on, right? I'll go over to the control panel, see if it's on. Yeah, it's on auto. We're good. Heckin' yeah. Cargo pants, poster, Lucky says panic. PSA poster featuring everybody's favorite Lucky Luska. This one's an acronym of a step for responding to a ship atmosphere breach. You know what? Sure. Sounds like a good poster to take. I'll take it. A tote. Tote with a damaged pressure suit. Huh. Interesting. Funny. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay, let's grab that O2. Let's grab that N2 can, shall we? Cano store. There we go. Auto task complete. Now we're looking good. Do we have a door up here? Oh shit, flesh. Well, that's not good. You know, this wall is looking very scrappable. Yeah, it's looking very scrappable. I'm just gonna go around the flesh and see how far it's gone so far. Might be able to still get something out of here. I hope that meat doesn't expand even more now because I've opened... Because that's partially why I opened that up too, was to kind of get it exposed to space. Hopefully it's not going to be... Helium-3. Okay, there's some intakes. Some more flesh. Let's uninstall this real quick. Keep an eye on that meat though. If it starts spreading towards me, I need to move. Still spreading, which is spooky. Oh, that's a fully intact reactor. Another one. I don't really need it, though. I would love to take it, but I can't really justify it with the meat right there. Battery's damaged. I'm just kind of looking quick. I'm not really probably going to stay here because I hate meat. Meat is dangerous. Very dangerous. I was kind of hoping for some D2. Because once we get that D2, then we can dip out of here. I'll restore this battery real quick. Okay, that's enough for storing. I want to uninstall it. I just want to make sure it didn't break on me. Okay, pick that up. And now we get the heck out of Dodge. We're not dealing with the meat. We're just going to leave the meat. Meat can go fork itself. Hell, it probably does. Bad jokes. And let's get off this meat-infested hellhole. I can go hit that one then. Hopefully that one won't be infested with meat. Yeah, still got a bit to go. Clamps. Oh, my memory and love now lost. It's a random time to get hit by that one. Well, actually not random, but it's a very interesting timing. Oh my god, this one has been absolutely decimated. What salvage? Is this another one that I just absolutely consumed in my, like, rampage of this sector or something? So that's what's going on? Well, this one sucked. That one was sucky. You know what? There's this one, like, super far out here. Let's Go say hi to it, you know? Let's get a little courageous. Go a little bit farther out. When we do that, we can, just auto task. I can open the nav map while he's auto tasking and let him do his thing. And we'll just increase it to 16 times. Because we are going way out here. I don't know where that hauler's going, but he's going somewhere too. Okay. To the nav station. Match its speed so we can slow down here real quick. Do. Hail ship, question mark, initiating controlled docking procedure. Docking. A little bit. Ooh, shiesta. Almost there, just rolling through space. Gotta clamp it down or we go to face a politician. No wonder this is flotsam. That was mean. Oh, I see more meat. Oh, yeah, I gotta... I see more meat on the outside, but there's no meat on the inside. That's the plus side. Well, let's go into this crate, see what it's got. It's got really nothing. Man, we are hitting some duds, though. Holy crap. We are hitting some big old duds. You know what? I do need a passenger seat, though, so I'll snag this, because eventually I'll have a passenger. Eventually I'll have a second crewman. Man, a lot of these have just been busts. Let's see. You know, there's a couple, like, really far out here. I'm actually half tempted to go say hi to those. No, we still got plenty of delta. Auto task. Once he's going on auto task, I'll first we're taking off the helmet. Come on, get to auto tasking, please. There we go. Now we can just do nav map, and now we can just watch it. Man, we're going real out here this time. Yeah, it's still well rested though. It's fine. Don't bump it. Don't bump it. Ooh, okay, good. We didn't bump it. Oh, look at that. We're already there. Hell yeah. Nice and quick. Well, hopefully this is some decent salvage. So, hey, I see, well, one bad thing is I already see some dead bodies. Let's go to the roster, open airlocks now. Yeah. Yeah, they got PDAs though, I'll take that. Let's examine the dead body. Shows little sign of cause. Well, let's check out his bag, shall we? Get a drink pouch. T-shirt on the ground over there. Well, their PDAs are a good source of cash, at least. Oh, that's not good. Black Hand got him. Or her. I can't really tell with a lot of these people. Well, Black Hand got him. That's unfortunate. Stuff happens, though. Why do they have a CO2 pump hooked up there? That's weird as stuff. We're just gonna dismantle this bad boy, because it's a lot faster. Yeah, nothing really too great there. Just some pills. Pills here. Not the best wreck, that's for sure. Just hoping for a little bit more. Ooh, another PDA. I'll take that, though. That's definitely some free cash. Fusion manuals are also pretty free cash. Cash money. Anything else? No, not really. Man, I have really not been getting good luck on this, but hey, at least the PDAs will probably pay for the RCS fuel that we used to get all the way out here. Shame those people died, but hey, you know, stuff happens. I'm not touching their food, though. I have a feeling that one of them may have been poisoned, although it looks like maybe it was CO2 poisoning. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else for me here. Oh, I'll grab this really nice looking motherboard, though. That's at 100%. I always need some more motherboards when I go to repair things. I think we need to head back to the K-Leg. Okay. Put it as a 90 VRAIL, and then we're just gonna take care of stuff. Oh crap, I totally forgot to, totally forgot to retake off match speed there. We just want about 90. We're just gonna cruise at 90 VRAIL for a while. We don't have anywhere we need to go. Really? Proxy warning? I think we're that close to this thing. Yeah, no, we're fine. One thing I do want to do, though, is I want to turn on my power vision. And I want to install this battery over here. We do have the ability to run the reactor now, I would say. I don't really need to, though. Let's Thinking about things I should be doing is I should probably be installing some conduits here. No going out the airlock, please. And then I want you to install this cryo tank over here. Perfect. And then all we need is the fuel to run the reactor, and then we'll be set. Put him on auto task. Whoopsies. There we go. He's on auto task now, though. There we go, that's plenty of work for him to do. Now let's look on our nav map as we float through space, just to make sure we don't hit anything. Probably won't, we're only going at 90 right now, so we're just going to be drifting in slowly as hell. Because we're trying to save some RCS. Got a lot of work to do too, so getting all these floors and conduits and just items repaired is a big step. Making sure we don't, like, break a floor just from the lightest too hard a tap, although that can still happen anyways, but... Oh, yeah. Stuff's getting low power. But restoration goes pretty quick. Just a nice slow drift in. Look at that cryo tank, though. It's looking almost pristine. Almost. It's getting there. Oh yeah, that's another thing I need to keep an eye out for when we're at the scrapyard and stuff, is seeing if I can get a D2O tank. Wish I hadn't sold. I wish I had brought it off of the other ship, but you know, it's whatever. Shit happens, or ship happens. Oh, boy's getting hungry. At least I know we're not using really much Delta V doing this, so we're just drifting in slowly. Did you auto-eat something and drink something while you were working? You suddenly became slaked. Oh, why do you have your helmet on too? You don't need your helmet on. You're good in there without your helmet, so... And anything he can't reach, we'll just cancel. Easy enough. Well, back to auto task. You got plenty of time, though. Again, we're just kind of floating through space slowly. Very slowly. To finally get some of this work that we've been meaning to do done. Getting all this repaired is definitely a pipe dream, but now it's a reality. All these nice, clean, repaired walls, this really patch job floor. But hey, it's being repaired. That's the big thing. Getting the hole repaired too. Before it can break. This man is a machine. I won't check the nav map in a while. Oh my god, we're actually getting closer to something. Although we're still, like, a ways off. You can probably hear those jets flying over my house right now. It's kind of nice. We're really flying low tonight. Okay, they can scan my ship all they want. They're not getting anything. I am perfectly legal. You know what? I haven't checked the nav map again in a while. Let's speed this up at least a little bit, you know? And voila. Hello, new wreck. What the heck? Looks like we're gonna have to just dismantle the wall here. Okay, maybe that didn't help at all. There's an access hatch. Wow, that's the first time I've actually seen an access hatch. Funny. Anything good? It's a decent motherboard. Yeah, it's kind of shit. Man, we've not been really getting good shit this run. Ooh, an anti-rad pen. That's good to have on me. The component, too, I can take. Been either getting meat or garbage, it seems. Should probably took a couple of those N2 canisters. Oopsies. I wouldn't say I was the smartest tool in the shed. What we can do, though, is we can just kind of sit here for a bit. An auto task. Just keep an eye on things with PDA until the asteroid actually drifts around, so it's a little bit easier for us. Still got plenty to repair. And I have plenty that I can queue up to. Plenty I can queue up. Welcome to Repairing Stream, where we repair everything that we own. Well, he's got a lot of work to do, and we got a lot of waiting to do too for the K-leg to whip around to this side so we can go easily dock, since we're kind of low on the RCS, but we have plenty of power. Like, holy crap, we have way too much power. But you know, I like having a lot of power anyways. That's a good thing. At least when it comes to electrical power. So then my man Stan here can stay out for a long ass time. I think we might have queued up a little too much. For a second there, I thought he stopped working and it just got super quiet. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Guess they're just checking the wrecks for any, like, dead people and other things. Note to self, don't hit that button or else things freak out. This guy is a monster. In the best way possible. Help them repair that. Fortunately, when we get to the long, tedious stuff, I tend to get a little bit yawny because my attention my attention span wanes really hard. Bum 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 bum. Reparations. Just a few more rows to go. It's great as it shows the power reserve too. I mean, we've only used like 135-ish power reserve to start off with. The Delta V is the only thing I'm worried about, but that's fixable. If I really need to, I can probably redock to one of these salvages and just do that, but I'm so close it doesn't even really matter. Because it doesn't even matter. A one way. I don't know why. Well, there's a few more rows, and then once he's done with that, then we'll get back to flying properly. This airlock's actually kind of getting beaten up here. You know what we will do is we will have you repair the airlock. Thanks, I took him off of auto task there. Whoopsies. Whoopsie doodles. Oh, no wonder it's about 3:30. I'm usually in bed like way by now, but I've been kind of letting myself stay up late today. I usually do on my days off, so it's not really a huge deal. Water. It's fine, it's fine. That wall was really damaged. It's good we decided to go do this, because I've seen a couple of walls that really didn't need that work, that's for sure. Just working hard. And that battery is about to go out, though, so I do need to keep an eye on that. There you go. Now I don't have to worry. Almost there. Come on, only a few more things. What's the antenna doing? Antenna is doing fine. Cooler's doing fine. Restore. Revitalize. Enthrall. Devastate. Oh, forgot to put him back on auto task after that. Almost. A couple of those really did need some repair, dang. Yep, he's all done with his restoring the whole damn ship chore. Which isn't even its final form. Unfortunately, I think this is where we're going to call it tonight, because my brain is absolutely going to mush and dying. But I appreciate anybody who dropped in for the stream, or who's watching the VOD. Remember, the Veil and Power is all. Take it easy. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Peace.